suppose what else I ought to do is make this stairway a bit safer. Did I... Wait, did I really... Yeah, no. I didn't think that was facing the right way. I mean, you can't exactly do that without effort. Alright. Still have polished. I still have deep slate. I suppose what I ought to do... Can I make... Yeah, I'll make some slabs out of this. And put that right there. How many zombies have I blasted off? You know, it seems every time I turn around there's another one. Put that down there. And make a few more stairs. How many am I going to need? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but that kind of... Well, yeah, I could just stick the machine room on the roof of the other building. That's what I'm thinking right now. Let's see. I think I also have to do the underside. And 4, 5, 6 over here. And another one of these. Another one of these too. Actually, I might need a few spares for deep slate slabs. Ha. Alright, let's go up here. Put another slab there. Now, I know that would make it so that the digital miner isn't in the machine room anymore, but I don't know, do I want it there? Then we'll make a landing. We'll put that over here. That'll work. Put an oak door there. Yeah, it looks kind of silly just sitting there, but I don't have a whole lot of space in this machine room, do I? Maybe I ought to keep them. Yeah, I am kind of waffling on what to do with the machine room. But I mean, I can put machines in here well enough. Probably gonna need them. Alright, so what machines can I put in my machine? Well, actually, first of all, I got to string up some cable. But how to do that without interfering with the walkway? Unless I sort of make it go over. If I can pass under this thing. Then that'll be half the problem solved right there. It looks like I can. Just. There we go. That'll make a nice wall outlet. Maybe the machines in the machine room will face this way instead. Yeah, come in that way. I'm going to take the old machine room apart, though. It has a sort of sentimental value. So we gotta make sure that there's room enough for machines on both sides. Where's that wall out again? Oh, here. Then we put in the ceiling. I know it's all just cobbled deep slate, but bear with me here. I mean, I want to get this machine room relocated, but I've got a couple other things on my mind right now. Light it up with a couple of torches. Bring it over that way. Yeah, it does sort of look like it was thrown on, doesn't it? Still, it's not exactly far from the truth. I suppose this isn't exactly a complete room right now. It's more... it's more of a work in progress, an extension. Then again, apparently this entire pack is a work in progress. I don't know if that actually means anything argument-wise, but... for all I know, it might. Where to put the windmill, then? Where to put the windmill? Still got some deep slate blocks left over. I don't know, maybe that's gonna look too weird. How about there? Yeah, now the windmill, or should I say wind generator, it'll be floating around in midair. Maybe I can fix that later. Take this extra deep slate block and put it there. It's not the safest thing in the world, but it'll do for now. Now as for these machines, well, I'm going to take these two. I'm going to take them all out. And the cable as well. Huh. Didn't expect to do that. But then again, I think that's the first time I ever picked up the sawing factory. Does this have any... Maybe I can just leave the old generators that we're not using here. At least for the time being. Yeah, I suppose I'm just sick of having to cross this bridge over and over again. Oh, brother. I forgot I wanted to put machines under things, too. Yeah, put that in here, that in there. I don't think there's such a thing as a cable facade in Mechanism as there is in Applied Energistics, where you could patch up that hole. Then again, like I said before, this room isn't exactly finished, is it? Not completely finished. Probably got a bit more to go, but how much more to go right now is going to depend on how many machines I can stick in one place. Let me see. Yeah, that may need to start here. Osmium compressor, I'll put it up top there. Sawing factory, also up top. And I might as well throw a few things in there. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know I had to do that. The electrolytic separator, how about here? Energized smelter, there. And maybe I'll put the enrichment chamber over here. Because arguably it's the end of the mechanism production line when you think about it. Well, I'm talking about ore processing. Like the whole thing, from soup to nuts, it ends with the with the enrichment chamber. Now, where was the ultimate energy cube again? Where did I put that thing? Oh, down here. Yeah. Maybe I'll stick this in here too. And yeah, they're all receive and extract. So that's the new machine room for you. Now, what do I have in with regards to resources? Because I'm going to need a lot of them now. Oh, I put them over here. Still got a pretty considerable amount of iron. That's good. I'm going to need 72 units of steel. glass panes. Oh, you know what else I've got that I've been sort of ignoring for the time being? A solar panel. I suppose I ought to put that in one of the advanced solar panels. Use it to make one of the advanced solar panels. That'll help a lot. Well, roughly. So let's see. 72 units of steel. Why do I keep opening this one? Since I've got raw copper ore, I might as well 127, 126, yeah. I might as well enrich enough of it. Well, I might as well put that in the enrichment chamber like that, so I can get some, at least so I can get that raw stuff off my hands. Yeah, how quaint, they're finding their way up here. You know, this thing might be a tool, but it's proving to be a better sword than... This is like a very sciencey weapon, isn't it? Never mind a sword. I can take you out with my atomic disassembler. You'll be atomically disassembled at the atomic weapon. Come to think of it, that would probably hurt way more than a sword, too. I bring not peace, but an atomic disassembler. Alright, let's see. Now, that one quest for the thermal evaporation boiler, that was strictly... It required glass sides. But unlike whoever wrote this pack, I don't require glass sides. Frankly, I think they can be a bit superfluous sometimes. Or is it superfluous? I don't know. How am I for redstone, by the way? I'm going to need that. And... osmium? I got some. I suppose what I ought to do is make the thermal evaporation block structure first. And then start it on the solar panels. And here we are. Let me just configure it a few things. Extract that. What the? And input this. I also made a nice tank for the liquid lithium. Now I suppose when the time comes, we're gonna need lithium, like a ton of it, but we're gonna need the solid kind of lithium instead of the liquid kind, because that's required for large power structures. Now you're probably wondering, what do I mean by large power structures? Well, there's a question here for it. An induction matrix, it can hold a lot of power, and we're gonna need a lot of power too, because it seems as though the energy requirements for everything's gone up. I mean, the digital miner. Actually, I forget exactly how I ran that thing before. I think I just waited for this cube to fill up. But at the same time, it wouldn't really hurt to be prepared, because what I eventually have in mind is something that generates like a ton of power. Of course, it's going to require a ton of resources too. And I'm hoping that eventually we can swing it, so to speak. But as of right now, I believe the time has come for another dungeon. And this time, well, let me just... Yeah, here it is. I'm going to take my jetpack. What do we need my jetpack for? Well, let's just say I'll find out when we get there. I'll take a couple of other things. Maybe a spare pickaxe or two. I've got this thing, but I've also need the sword. Put the configurator back. Don't need that one. These two things I can put back. This too. And I've got a pretty hefty chunk of storage space with my gold backpack, which I have a spare set of armor. Oh, no, I need a bow. Do I have my bow? Do I have any bows? I should. Where did I put it? Oh well. Suppose I'll have to make a bow here. More torches than this. And yes, I know it's night out, but hopefully it'll be day when I get to this place. I have not shown you this place yet, but when you see the thing, let's just say you'll find out why I brought the jetpack. And here it is. Yeah, you can see how I tried getting up there at first, but it's not easy to see these things. But you'll notice that there are spawners like all around this thing. And I am going to try my best to avoid them. Hang on a second, I'm going to check something with the... where's the keybinds? Oh, they're here. Okay, now how would I change... There's no scroll bar. I can't exactly drag it and go down. Well, this doesn't really tell... gee, it's as though the jetpack for mechanism doesn't exist. Even though it does. But it's gotta have the keybinds. Oh, wait. Head mode, lid mode, item switch. I guess this would be chest mode. Okay, let me see if this works. Yeah, it does. I must have generalized things a bit. So yeah, this is probably going to cost me a fair amount of jetpack fuel, but it's worth it as long as I stay away from... Did I have my bow on me the whole time? Could I have missed that? Stay away from those spawners. Look at that, there's one way over right on top of it. Okay, here we are. I'm going to keep well away from all the spawners and find a nice place to land that doesn't turn nasty. Okay. I'm sorry, this is taking too long. And now that I've landed, I gotta put my chest armor back on right now. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be a way down. What is this? I have no idea what they are, but they're riding pigs. Wait. I see wither skeleton icons here. Yeah, and I can hear them falling too. It's a shame I don't have you applied... Oh, those aren't just any old pigs, are they? Those are wither skeletons riding hoglins. Oh, come on. I'm pumping one arrow after the next into this thing. It just isn't helping. Okay, I'm going to have to cut my way down then. I'll use this thingy. See if I can... Whoa, okay. Vertigo attack. Is there any way down here that does not result in me making a... in me going splat on the ground? Ah, yeah, down here. Okay, I'm gonna make a run at this. Whoa! Another vertigo attack. Actually, since I've got step assist on my boots, that can be an asset and a liability. If I were to step like right over over a one-block barrier, let's face it, I'd be history. Oh, this shroom light. It's another artifact, or it's another thing anyway. Come on, I had this. There we go. Yes, I am being very, very clever right now. I suppose I could have used the jetpack to land back here. I don't think that would have cut it, though. At least not for my sneaky ambitions here. Ooh. Is one of these guys gonna fall right off? There is an air gap here with the wither skeletons riding hoglins. That's what these things are, hoglins. And where I am. They cannot get to me unless one of them were to somehow jump. Okay, let's get the sword out. Whoa. I heard some kind of mechanism operating. No, it wasn't a mechanism for mechanism, it's something else. Oh Lord, I don't know whether anybody else just saw that, but that was... There are phantoms outside. And... off. They just let around. So I'm gonna see if I have sneaking. As much as there's some torch this area. Nothing's a little bit. Oh, boy. What is it? I think this side. Again. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, there. Help. Can these... Oh my goodness, apparently if you jump one... gaps of one block...